Alright guys, here we go again. It's time to get classified. The Trouble Bubble and the Televiper of the Python Patrol coming up next. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Anthony here at the Toy Action Figure Review. I just want to tell you guys thank you for coming by and checking me out once again. Today we have before you number 98 in the line, the Python Patrol Cobra Python Patrol Trouble Bubble and the Televiper. Today is all about Cobra. Last week it was all about G.I. Joe. Now now that we're here before you with the Python Patrol, I do have to say guys that because of the deco, and I love the deco colors of the Python Patrol, I know that the Python Patrol is a subline of Cobra, and you know, to be honest guys, I think this is a nice subline that Cobra has. Next to the Iron Grenadier, I think this is a really good line. Not too a lot of people give it a lot of flack about it, but me, I don't see why people do. This is a great line, a great alternative to the Cobra regime. So basically let's get down to business with the number 98 in the line. So let me take the box out of the picture here. As you can see, the locker with all the accessories that come with it, and you got the Cobra logo on it, number 98 on the other side. Televiper and Cobra Flight Pod, Trouble Bubble, and nothing on the sides. Okay, so that does it for that. The box, has basically all its generic stuff that we all see all the time. So let's get that out the way first and foremost. All right, so I know that was kind of a shoddy shot of the box, but the box is not what's important here. It's what was inside the box that was important, and that are the figures. First off, we're going to start off with the figure itself, the Televiper. So the Televiper stands at, let's size him up. He stands at 6.5 inches. Great size for the Televiper. And in comparison, we'll put him with one of the troopers. There we go. And with one of the bats. And there you go. So as you can see, they all size up. Take them out the picture. And like last week, I brought Baroness in with the Joes. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to bring. Oops. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Something fell over. So I'm going to bring Duke in from the Joes in the Mr. Cobra camp. So there we go. That's how he sizes up to Duke. All right, and let's actually size comparison with Rogue in her black and green. More on that later, but that's how they size up with the Marvel Legends. And one of my customs, I guess, let's see, I will go with my custom Marissa Fairborn. If you guys don't know, this is a custom that I did. So Flint's daughter actually stayed instead of going over to the Transformers side of things, she stayed with and worked next to her father in G.I. Joe. So more about that later in the What If saga. So, so getting down, brass tacks and business. Here we go with the Televiper. The Televiper, his arms come out that far. So not a full on T pose. So not so much of a 90-degree angle. Let's see. Yeah, he does have a drop down hip, and he can only go that far as for pulling up his leg. So not so much of a 90-degree angle, but less than 90. The foot goes out that far. There is a boot swivel, and the foot going back that far. So really, you're not getting much range due to the aesthetic of the figure because of how it's been molded. The figure also does have a double hinge at the knee. So we got our great articulation, no pins, thank God for that. Now the arm is a double hinge arm, bicep cut at the top. So there we go. So bring that back down, and your head can turn all the way around. So we got a full 360 turn for the Televiper. The Televiper accessories actually comes with this head right here, which is a neutral versus a Caucasian and an African American. So that's two heads. He also comes with a backpack. For the vehicle, there was a air mind, and of course, the Televiper is not good unless if he doesn't have his weapon of choice with the hose. So basically, how you do the hose, you actually plug the hose right here at the bottom of the weapon. Either side, it doesn't matter. So once you actually plug that up, actually you go to the bottom of the backpack and you plug it there. You can take the gun and plug it right there where the trigger is, and slap the backpack on, and then he is all armored up and ready to roll. So that is it for the Televiper. So I'm going to take the Televiper out of the picture, and the heads and the mind. So the flight pod. The flight pod is a very small vehicle, but an effective vehicle. Okay, so how it comes in the box that I just showed you with writing of 98 on there, it actually comes in pieces. First of all, the accessories are the booster, and the missiles. Okay. Right along with the turret cannon. So basically, the turret cannon, all you do is pop it on. You pop it up. I mean pop it up. You just pop it on to the peg down here. It's a ball peg, so you got a free. You basically have free swivel. Okay, so the canopy does pop up, and that can go all the way back. But because of the boosters, it's not going to go all the way back. Okay, so this does swivel. The handlebar does swivel. So that's good for that. That's how that works. Now, the missile and the missile bar does come separate. All you have to do is basically in 3 stages. 1, 2, and plug it right on in, number 3. So that way, on each side, you have 2 missiles. So that's the flight pod, and to take off the weapons for the Televiper and or officer or Cobra officer, depending on which you actually want to actually put inside the trouble bubble. No, actually, in order to get it off, get the seatbelt off, it actually you just plug it. It just plugs right on in that port into this hole. Okay, all you have to do, sit them inside. Make sure that seatbelt is on there. You can get him into the seatbelt, and take the plug and put it in between, and there he goes. He sits in there comfortably, and put his hands on the handlebars. Make sure he's in there all the way. And okay, so got him. After you get him in there, there you go. You set it down, set the canopy down. He's great to go. But next thing you want to do, before I forget, want to take the booster, put it inside, clip it on, and there you go. You got the trouble bubble ready to go. Fast, easy, is not a problem. So do a 360, give you a 360 run of the trouble bubble, and there they go in the bubble. Televiper ready to go with the inside the trouble bubble. Oh, just to let you know, guys, know that with the trouble bubble, the fins do shift. So that's a neat feature to have with the trouble bubble. There we go. Speaking of features, I'm actually liking that they taken the time to detail everything on the trouble bubble, from the handlebar to the boosters. Everything has basically been handled and just detailed so great. And so what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to give you guys more of a detailed look at it. That's the reason why I have the second trouble bubble out here, because I know I was going to actually put the figure inside of this one. So let me go ahead and take this one off and put this one on. So, like, as far as for detail, as we get inside and see, that is so detailed inside. I like how they tampographed everything. You got the little notches on the side, yellow, a nice yellow paint, and it's just beautiful inside how they did it. So even with this, even with the handle, as you can see, it has some detail on it. So Hasbro basically did their thing about detailing the Trouble Bubble perfectly. So this is basically a great vehicle to have, and I definitely would implore you guys to actually pick one up. You can actually find it. You can actually find the Trouble Bubble. If I haven't already told you, you can actually find it. Like I said, you can find it on eBay, at Hasbro Pulse, at your local toy shop, Big Bag Toy Store, just to name a few places. Great places to actually find all your G.I. Joe needs. If you guys notice that if you see some of the deco that's just a little more striking, I always take the time to actually put some chrome onto my vehicles just to give it just a little bit of that oomph to it. So, being that's been said, guys, this is the look at the Python Patrol Trouble Bubble and Televiper of the Python Patrol line. Alright guys, by fact guys, that is it for today. Thank you for coming by and checking out the Tory action figure review. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. We are on our way to 100 subscribers, and within at the 100 subscriber point, I plan to do a free giveaway. Though it's not all about the free giveaway, it's all about making the milestone marker, which is that first 100 as far as for this channel. But I actually want to bless you guys, one of you guys, with a prize. The prize, I will announce it real soon as we step into the 90s on the channel. But without further ado, guys, thank you for taking the time to come by, so some of your precious time to see and watch this review on the Python Patrol Trouble Bubble and the Televiper. Alright guys, being that said, guys, you guys have a great night, day, weekend, and weekend. And as always, if nobody don't love you, there is somebody who does, and he is Lord Jesus Christ. You guys have a great night, and don't forget to love on the person that's closest and dearest to you, which is your family, your mother, your brother, whoever it may be, son, daughter, wife, whoever's closest to you right now. You guys have a great night, and I see you guys in the next review here at the Tory Action Figure Review. You guys have a good night. Peace.